Do you know what successful people do that average people don't? They know how to speak in a way that makes people stop and listen. They don't just talk. They command attention to last it. And the truth is, it's not about sounding smarter. It's about speaking with clarity, intention, and calm power. If you've ever wondered why some people get respected the moment they open their mouth, while others are ignored no matter how much they try, this is why. Powerful communication is a learned skill. It's a mix of small habits that over time create a big difference. And the best part? Anyone can master it. You just have to decide that your voice matters and begin sharpening how you use it. First, smart communicators don't rush. They pause. Silence doesn't make them nervous. It makes them stronger. Average speakers try to fill every second with noise. But successful people understand that a calm pause creates space. And space gives your words weight. That small habit alone makes people lean in, not tune out. It shows confidence. It shows presence. Second, they speak in simple language, no overcomplication. They don't use big words to impress. They use clear words to express. The goal isn't to sound like a dictionary. It's to make people feel what you're saying. Whether you're talking to a CEO, a client, a friend, or a stranger, simplicity cuts through the noise. Simplicity sticks. Third, smart communicators ask better questions. They don't dominate the conversation, they guide it. Instead of always talking about themselves, they make others feel important. They say things like, "What do you think about that?" Or, "Can you help me understand your point of view?" That one shift creates connection. And connection is the foundation of all influence. Fourth, they control their tone. Not just their volume, but their energy. Lost it. They know how to soften their voice when something matters deeply, or add lightness when the mood is heavy. Average speakers speak in one gear, but powerful communicators adjust like a great musician, pacing, pausing, and playing with rhythm. They don't just say things, they deliver them with emotional intelligence. Fifth, they prepare even when it looks casual. Whether it's a meeting, a pitch, or a difficult conversation, they've already walked through it in their minds. They don't memorize, but they organize. They have a beginning, middle, and end. They know what matters most and what can be left out. That's why their speech feels effortless, because behind the scenes, it's built on intention. Sixth, they make eye contact, not in a robotic way, but with presence. When they speak, you feel they're with you ditched, not just around you. They're not distracted. They're not thinking about the next thing to say. They're here, fully. And because of that, people trust them. Because when you give someone your full attention, they feel respected. And respect opens doors that talent alone can't. Seventh, they own their message. They don't over-explain. They don't keep apologizing. They don't shrink when someone challenges them. They speak with a sense of internal permission. This is what I believe, and I stand by it, lest it. That kind of speech doesn't sound arrogant. It sounds grounded. It sounds like truth. And truth, when delivered with calm conviction, is irresistible. Eighth, they adapt to their audience. They don't talk the same way in every room. They read the environment. They adjust their pace, their examples, even their volume, based on who they're with. Not to please, but to connect. Because connection requires flexibility. Smart communicators aren't rigid, they're aware. And that awareness makes them feel relatable, not rehearsed. Ninth, they use stories, not just facts. When they need to explain a point, they give a real-life example. Something personal, something human. Because facts speak to the mind, but stories speak to the heart. And people don't remember stats, they remember feelings. They remember how "could you" made them feel. Storytelling isn't a bonus skill, it's the sick core of smart communication. And finally, they listen more than they speak. This one surprises people, but the most powerful communicators are often the best listeners. They observe, they notice, they listen, not just to respond, but to understand. And when they do speak, it feels like they're speaking quizzed with quit you, not nudge at you. It's what builds lasting respect. So here's the truth. If you want to speak smart, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to start practicing these small habits daily. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect words. Start now. Speak slower. Think deeper. Ask better questions. Watch your tone. Use your pauses. And most importantly, believe that your words matter. Because they do. Your voice has the power to influence how others see you and how you see yourself. And if this video helped shift something inside you, or gave you even one useful idea to practice, go ahead and subscribe. There's so much more coming your way, and I'd love for you to keep growing with us.